Hello, everybody. I, for the sake of those that have been asking how to connect your HTML and your C++ files using phone, Android, trebedit, I'm going to be making this short video to explain that. Now, if you look at the bottom corner side, I have a menu. Once I click on the menu, I have project and all that. I click on project. Remember the project that we created before, the folder that we created, batch 100. I'll click on the batch 100 to open it up. Then we have introduction.html that we created, right? Now, let's say I want to create a new file, which is the style.css. I'll click on this plus button. Then I'll click this new file. And as a style.css. CSS created, right? Good. Now for me to link my CSS file, my CSS file with my HTML file, what do I need to do? I will click on the HTML, that is introduction.html, to open it up. I'll click on it to open it up. Then in the head, in between the opening and the closing tag of the head, remember during the introduction of HTML, how to use Visual Studio Code and all that, we did this, right? Good. So for us to connect the the HTML and the CSS, we are going to make use of the head. I'll come to the head, then I will click on my enter button. Then for us to connect it, we have link. First of all, we have less than, then we have link, right? Now in that link, we have rel. That rel means relationship, and the relationship between them now is called what? Style sheet, right? Style sheet. Then after that, we're gonna have reference, ref. The ref means give me the reference, that is the name of the CSS, or yes, because we are dealing with link. Give me the name of the CSS file. So the name of the CSS file that we created is what? Style.css. Am I right? Yes. Then we'll now add the greater than sign to close the link. Take note that the link, this element called link, is not having the closing tag. It's only having an opening tag. I told us that every opening tag must have a corresponding closing tag. The link is a self-closing tag. Take note of that. Then I'm going to click on this 3 dots. I'll click on save, right? If I click on play button now, you discover that nothing happens. It's still the prof that is showing before, that is showing, right? The reason why nothing has happened is because we have not done anything yet on the CSS side, right? So let me go back now. Now remember, in our HTML, in between the body we have h1, right? And we have the prof in between. Good. I will enter the style.css now. That is a file, style.css. Since our CSS has been linked to our HTML, what do I need to do? Let's say I want to add a style to the h1. I will say h1, right? Then if you notice this, my top button, right? We have here now, we have HTML-CSS, right? Good. This flip is currently on the HTML, right? So we need to flip it to the other side to be on the CSS side. And by the time we flip it, this keyboard is going to change. This HTML keyboard is going to change to CSS keyboard. Just watch. As soon as I flip this, can you see now? The keyboard has changed. These styles are for HTML. Are for CSS. Right? Good. So I will now click on what? My curly brace. Do you get that now? So I will break it down. Break again. Then in between, I have color. Okay. You can see that we have our semicolon here. Our colon, not semicolon. This is a colon. We have it. I will say color. Give me orange. Right? Orange. Then the next thing you do, you click on what? Semicolon. Which is this? Which is here? Can you see? Now, if I click on save, watch what happen. If I click on play from here, you discover that it's just a code that are showing. You are not to display the you are not to display the attribute from the CSS file. You have to go back. You go back to our introduction.html again. Then you click on play. Is it working? It's working. Are you getting it? Hope it's clear. Thank you, everyone. I remain the prof.